My goodness. Me. Let me hear you say it. Don't you dare. Stay back there. No couple talks like this to each other, by the way. You know who talks like this to each other? People who are like cheating on their significant others. People in real relationships don't talk to each other this way. This is how you talk like to your Sancha in the hotel. This is not reality. Reality is like, are you gonna leave? Never mind. Never mind. There's young people on here. Reality is like, are you even gonna take that all the way off? Are you good like that? Are you serious? All right. All right.
We're gonna be going home, and we're gonna be going back. Yes, Q97.1.
Gee.
Show on Power Talk 96. Everybody acting like they know me.
What is going on here? Little ditty. Hey, Mom.
See the girl with the red dress on. She can do the birdland all night long.
Yes.
You know, there's an underlying theme of the week. for me, and it's been spring break. And it's broken me. It's broken my my flow. The stream is not dead. The stream is not dead. The podcast. The 2 truths and 1 lie. The would you rathers. The topic talking. What was it? Tell Me Tuesdays. It's not over. Spring break and having the kids with me has really thrown me off. I don't like taking them to the office. It's just, that's horrible. That's boring. I don't think that's the way the kids should have to spend their spring break. So I just kind of worked around it. And apparently they don't have school Monday either. I don't understand that. But as far as I'm concerned, next week we're back to normal. We're going to be doing the daily streams again, the podcast, whatever we want to call it. But I want to make that known. It's not dead. We didn't give up. I have a lot of fun doing it. It was just a funky week. I wanted to go get a haircut right now, but the app isn't letting me book an appointment, and I really don't want to sit in there for an hour and a half, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, and I can't go home. I forgot. I just remembered that. I can't even go home because my wife has the keys, and I can't even get in right now. We have to share one key right now. I forgot to get the key from her earlier. Woo! So I don't know what I'm going to do. I really want to get a haircut before tomorrow. Like when I go out in public, like when I'm at home, I could have my hair all down and shaggy and I don't even care. But like when I go out in public and I'm like with my family and stuff, I feel like I shouldn't look like I'm homeless. And like I feel like I have to like do something with my hair, and I just hate doing that when it's like too long. So I just want to cut it right now because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff tomorrow.
And this is complete luxury, relaxation.
Don't you cry no more. Standing still. I don't know the song. Oh, got the words wrong. Tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh, oh, oh. In the hit and run. I have this problem with like always getting my eyelashes in my eyeball. Like all day. Like, do you ever do this thing? I do this thing where like I tug on my eyelashes. And my wife hates it, but it makes my eyes feel better. You could hear can you hear it? Watch, check it out. I think you can hear it, watch, look at it. Can you hear that? I do that like all day. My eyelashes drive me crazy. What's up, Caro? I always do that. They did. They did. I mean, I hate it. One of the things I hate it about it is pomade for my eyelashes. What? Really? I some more. Um, one of the things at oh, you mean for my hair? I forgot what I was talking about. One of the things that I really hate sometimes about working from home, one of the things that makes it really difficult is that, like, if I'm just at the office, I'm gone. And it's like, okay, he's at work. But like when I'm home and I'm working from home, then the kids are like, oh, Dad, look at this thing. Or, Dad, come play this. Or, Dad, let's go outside. Or, Dad, look what I did on this game. Or, Dad. And I'm like, okay, guys. Okay, I got to get back to work. And then all of a sudden I just seem like this dad that's like, all I ever want to do is work, leave me alone. Whereas if I was just like gone at the office, they'd be like, oh, Dad's working. But when I work from home, it just makes me seem mean. Like I'm always like, I'm busy. So a pretty decent amount of the spring break, you know, they'd want to do something. I'd be like, I mean, one of the times I said, I kind of lost it a little bit. And I was like, look, I told him just because you guys are on spring break doesn't mean I'm on spring break. I still have to work. I don't know if it came out as harsh as I feel like it did, but I felt kind of bad about it. It's not their fault, you know. You know what just happened? Son of a gun. Are you kidding me? Dang it, man. Someone that I just saw, someone that I know just went into Supercuts that I don't want to see. So I guess I'm not going to get a haircut today. We talked about this last night. I don't want to go in there and have an awkward conversation. So I guess I'm not getting a haircut. It's just that easy. I'll look for some pomade. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. It makes me really sad because I'm still like I'll take that. I'd rather be a coward than have to talk to that guy. I don't even, you know, I'm being stupid. I don't even dislike the guy. I just don't want to have to talk. Dang it, man. What do I do now? I can't even go home. I already ate earlier. Check it out. Check this out. I got some of the, wait, what happened? What did I miss? Wait till they leave. He barely walked in. He's going to be there forever. It's already like an hour and a half wait as it is. I had some of this popcorn chicken. Made with delicious chicken. That's how you know it's good. Are you guys seeing this backwards too? Or is it just me? Like in the actual feed, is this backwards? If so, that's weird. Why is it mirrored? That's weird. Maybe I don't know how phones work, because when I'm looking at my screen, this is backwards. That's weird. Maybe that's how it always is. If you have not tried these, I highly recommend them. It's amazing. Of course, I finished it all. And then I got one of these. Apparently, I didn't need the large. I got some of these Mojo things. Or I think some people call them potato wedges. What's weird? You don't... Oh, that is backwards? I thought you were calling the popcorn chicken weird. It's amazing. I got some of these things. Come on, man. Some people call them Mojos. Some people call them wedges. Apparently, I did not need the large order. And they weren't that good. I really don't like fries that have the skin on them. It's like, don't be lazy. Take all the skin off. I want to taste what's inside. And Mojos are essentially like, they still got all the skin on them. Some places know how to do it right and they're still edible, but these ones weren't that good. Well, I mean, oh my gosh, do you guys want to see something cool? Okay, check this out. I'm going to try to be discreet. Check this out, all right? Okay. Do you see outside, right? Tell me when you see the bird walk by. You see that guy right there? Can I? Oh, that doesn't work. You see the bird walking by? Do you guys have that where you live, the fiesta bird? Do you see him walking the sign? Walking by with the sign? Please tell me you see him. With the big yellow hat. Yeah, you see the bird? That's a bird. He's a black bird with a yellow hat holding a sign. See him walking like really depressed, like questioning every move he's ever made in his life? Yeah, so that's a bird. You see how like it's just blackness under the hat? That's a bird suit. It's like a black bird. I used to be that bird. I used to go out to that corner out there by McDonald's. And I was the bird. See the McDonald's sign back there? I don't know where I'm at. I used to be that bird. I think in 2015, I was the bird. And I remember I used to walk that stretch right there. I used to walk over here. And I used to walk just like that guy, like what am I doing with my life? And I used to stand on the corner and dance for 8 hours every day. And I remember my first day, I went out there and I danced for 8 hours straight. And I mean, can you imagine? I didn't just stand there. I didn't just move the sign back and forth. I was moving. I was dancing. I was really, really into it. Like, I'm very competitive with everything that I do. I was really into it. And I remember after about the 8 hours or whatever, what? Are you serious? I did that for, man, I mean, it wasn't like a couple of years or anything, but it was like, it was a couple of months, which is good because, I mean, you might hear someone worked a couple of months and be like, oh, well, that's nothing, you're a quitter. It was clearly an in-between job. I was doing that until I found something else. So I did that until it was actually Vodo that started to take off. It was actually Vodo that started to take off and was able to pay me enough. And I stopped being the bird, but I was the bird and they'd pay me cash under the table, you know. And I would be out there. The first day I ever did, and it's funny that they waited the whole 8 hours, by the way. But 8 hours went by and then the boss drove out there to the corner and was like, what are you doing? And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, you didn't even take a break. You didn't even take a lunch. And it was in the... It was in May, because I think I stopped working there in June. No. Vodo brought me on in August, and I worked there 2 months. So it was June and July, not May and June. Because I started working with Vodo early to mid-August. I remember that because I was like on a trip, like a little camping thing when I got the phone call and I was like, yes! But it was June and I was out there and it was like 100 something. You know, I live in California. It was 100 something. And I was burning calories. And they came out there like, you didn't even take a break. You didn't even take a lunch. What are you doing? You're going to die out here. And I was trying to make a good impression. Like, I knew when I was dancing out there for like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, I was like, I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna make an impression. They ended up just thinking I was an idiot. Cause they were like, this is unhealthy, you're stupid. But I was like, this is my first day, I'm gonna make an impression. I always see these other people out here just moving the sign like that. No, I'm gonna be moving, I'm gonna be dancing, I'm not even gonna take a break. They're gonna give me a raise. I'm gonna be chief executive bird. They're gonna make me partner. That's just how I work. I always just want to be the best. But I did that for quite a while. I would just have my headphones on, and man, I got real thin. Those several weeks, I was sweating every day. My name is Nick Gurr. Glenn Quagmire. Yes, definitely. I had my earphones on, my headphones, whatever. Glenn, are you long time viewer, first time commenter, or did you just stumble upon here because you like Bruno Mars? There was a Bruno Mars song on quite a while ago. It's over now. But thank you for being here. But yeah, I was that bird, and every time I see him, I'm like, I get it. This is my song right here. Works hard for the money, for your money, so you better treat him right. Treat that bird right. Wave at him. Wave at him next time you pass by. Don't act like he's invisible. Say hello. People, kids always used to come by and take pictures with me, and they'd be like, "Hi, bird. Hi." Like I was Mickey Mouse or something. It was so cool. And then, of course, you'd always have, like, stupid high schoolers coming up and like trying to be funny, but like, I mean, they'd be cool as well. They would just want to take selfies and stuff, but it's like, it's not the same as when it's a kid, and it's just like innocence, at that point it's just like a teenager thinking they're funny. Yeah. Man, what do I do? I guess I could just eat. I could get some Taco Bell. I'm not even hungry though. I just like eating. You don't have to be hungry to like eating. You just have to feel a hole inside that you want to fill, and it never gets filled. But you still like food. I really want a smoothie, but I don't want to get out of the car, and I don't think there's any good smoothies I can get right now without getting out of the car. What are you listening to? So, I haven't been in the chat. I was having a little meeting at the office earlier about some pitch we're doing for a client. Man, if we land this client, we are gonna be rolling in the Benjamins. We're gonna do a pretty darn. This might be the biggest pitch we've ever done. But if this works out, we have a meeting with them next week. We're gonna make a lot of money. But during that meeting, I hope it works out. That would change a lot of things. But when we were having that meeting, figuring out what we want to pitch, oh heck yeah, that's such a good song. My favorite songs of his are "What Are You Listening To," "Either Way," "Sometimes I Cry," and what was the other one? Darn it. I can't remember. But he has four songs that are like best songs ever. I don't dislike his other stuff, but he has four that are like leaps and bounds above the rest for me. And they're all ones where he's just playing by himself with the acoustic guitar live. Those are my favorite kind of performances. Have you guys ever heard of Damien Rice? I used to listen to him years ago, and then I just kind of like forgot about him, and then I rediscovered him again recently. Man, his live stuff. Damien Rice. Yeah, heck yeah. Man, I want to be Damien Rice when I grow up. But when we were in that meeting, I was glancing at my phone and I saw the chat pop up and I saw that Rose was in the hospital. I don't know if everyone on here has been in the chat recently, but let's wish her well. I need to get in the chat sometime soon. That guy, man. There's this one set of him online where he's in like this coffee shop or a bar or something, and he's playing with this one drummer that apparently he hadn't played with in like a couple of years, and it's just them two, and the drummer is amazing, and they're just riffing off each other. I was listening to that last night when I was working. It's so good. I kept getting distracted. I would just stop and watch the video. But the thing about the chat, like, when I get in the chat, it's like I need to know that I have some time to devote to just sit there and do nothing but stare at the chat. Otherwise, I hate, like, starting a conversation. I hate getting in the chat and saying something, and then, like, people respond, and then, like, I'm already out of the chat by then, and I'm, like, doing something with the kids, or I'm talking to my wife, or doing whatever, and then it's like I miss everything that happened. And then it just looks like maybe like I'm just ignoring people, and I hate that feeling. So I want to make sure, like, every time I get in the chat, I could just sit there and just do that, so I don't get like scattered and start missing part of the conversation and look like I'm just being rude. I don't want to. I hate the thought of that. I need to get out of here. I'm gonna start to seem creepy. I know. A lot. Yeah. It goes by pretty quick. What are you listening to? Nows and air guitars. Something to get you through. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I put that record on. Girl, you know what song? And I let it play again and again. You're in that red line. Takes me back in time. What are you listening to?
You can get 100.
I hear, bro.
I agree 1,000%, bro.
I was
I hate myself for it, but I love Cardi B's voice. I hate her message. I hate everything she has to say. I hate what she stands for, but I love her voice. Toying it up. Toying it up.
Real Creek.
Nice. You a lot hot and breezy, and I knew just what to do. You were so unhappy, and I feel like a fool. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died, and I can't hide it, I just can't be. When I was in middle school, some girl broke up with me, and she played me this song over the phone. You gotta appreciate it. That's class. Breakup via Carly Simon. People don't say good times anymore, huh? I hated when people would say that. Good times. I'm a grouch though, I don't like anything. So don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm alright.
There'll be good times again for me and you. But we just can't stay together, don't you
Feel it too. Still I'm glad for what we had and how I once loved you. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late.
we really
Did try to make it. Something inside is dead. I wish I was a tenor. When I was younger, I used to be a tenor. When I was in choir, I was a tenor. And then I got changed to baritone, and I was like, no, nobody wants to be a baritone. I want to be a tenor, look. Ah. And they're like, no. I always wanted to be a tenor. Baby, it's too late, darling, it's too late.
Thanks for making the new 987.
Okay. Very, very dramatic. It was too dramatic.